Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Good Friday, the 29th of March. I hope whatever you are doing today, it is good. Let's see what the tarot cards and oracle cards have to say about today. So because it's Friday, I'm using my Spirit Animal Tarot and Animal Oracle cards. And we've got a beautiful wolf who's actually on the front cover of the book, if you think you've seen him before. Wolf, 9 of Fossils. And he seems to be having a little conversation with this crow. And it's nice to see a crow in a tarot card that isn't buzzing around somebody's head, driving them mad, isn't it? They look like, they look like old friends meeting up there. So maybe you will be meeting old friends today. So as I mentioned, this book, every one of these cards, the animal gives a particular message. So, this is lovely. Message from Wolf, be true to yourself. Oh, it's just a very short and sweet message, but I think that's quite deep, isn't it? And I also feel like that's a really lovely overview of the week that we've had, where we've been called and called and called to let go of what doesn't serve us, to let some space in for some new exciting energy. And of course, if you are being yourself, your complete, true, authentic self, then you're working on exactly the right vibration for new energy to come in. So of course, the fossil suit in this particular pack is the same as the pentacles or materials in other packs that I've got. And the 9 of Pentacles is one of my favourite cards. I do think this is one of my favourite cards in the animal cards as well, just because it's that idea of just well-being. I just feel like this wolf, they're not hunting, they're not running around, they're not hiding from anything. They are just standing in their power right there. And a lot of people, when they do meditations to try and work with their spirit animals, people will see wolves coming in. And that's quite interesting. So I don't know if you've ever done that, where you've done a meditation and you've maybe seen a guide and they've come in with a wolf next to them. I feel like some of you might have seen this wolf before. When I was on my retreat, a lovely lady, Mel, was drawing a wolf and it just was beautiful. It had that very similar little face. So let's see who else is going to join this wolf. I don't feel like I want to go in too deep with that, because be true to yourself is pretty much, sums it up, doesn't it? Now, I just tried to shuffle these and a card just fell on top of the wolf. So I kind of felt, okay, Lion. Be generous of spirit. Wow, okay. Quite a slightly different animal. Okay, we're going to the cats instead of the dogs, but I love this lion. Look how beautiful and majestic he looks. I can't help feeling that there's this kind of nod to the moon here. And his face is the man in the moon, or the lion in the moon. I feel like, again, it's just a little subtle message that we're working with eclipse energy at the moment. So I do like the fact that this lion has come in on Good Friday. Some of us, not all of us, will have a few days off over the weekend. So I do, obviously if you are working, and I'm assuming that you're in a retail role or a caring role or the NHS in some way. So I guess you're already being generous of spirit, giving up your rest time to work. So thank you for that. But obviously there are times over these next few days where we're going to maybe be seeing some family or doing things we wouldn't normally do, get in touch with people that we haven't spoken to. So I do kind of feel like Lion is asking us to reach out in some way. Knocked him out of my hand. But very much with the same guise of this wolf being true to yourself. So don't feel obligated to do things. Do things that you know are going to be in line with who you are and what you're doing. I do feel this stare of this lion though, like he's staring something out. I don't think it's his prey, but it's just this idea of just being very still and focused on something. So although he's saying be generous, I do feel like he's doing that in a kind of majestic way and not giving away all his energy being generous, if you know what I mean. I feel like there's a balance there that perhaps we need to just take into account, especially if you are one of those people that is looking after many relatives over this weekend, or cooking for many. So yeah, there's that idea of being generous, but also be true to yourself as well. So if you are feeling like all your energy's being taken, then maybe take a leaf out of this Wolf's book and go for a nice walk in nature and touch the trees and the birds instead. Okay, I'm going to leave that there because I do feel like this is a restful day in a way. I feel like it's encouraging us to be still, to see where we can put our energy in the best possible way for us and other people. So I hope that makes sense. I'll be back again tomorrow with another reading for you. I hope you can join me. Bye for now.